Surviving Reality contains explicit content full of snark and sarcasm that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Reality.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. And this is Polly. I got it this time.
You got it? This is Polly.
Yeah, I didn't say Polly family.
Okay.
You know, this is Polly.
Yeah.
Season 1, Episode 4, Big Swing Energy.
I wasn't prepared.
Me either, because I'm pretty sure that's the first time I actually read the name of the episode.
Well, no, and it comes out of nowhere. You know, I feel like they're doing a lot on the show to overstimulate me and desensitize me to this stuff very rapidly. But then this one still caught me off guard. I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't prepared for this.
I feel like the show is really giving Breaking Amish, where it's kind of just like ridiculous.
You mean Suddenly Amish?
Suddenly Amish. Thank you. We need to stop naming shows things that are so similar to other shows.
Well, I just realized too, when we went to watch this episode, it took me 4 episodes in where I was like, oh, this is the same logo as Married at First Sight. It's just they added like an extra hump to the heart in the middle. But I was like,
they got in Canva.
It's the same thing. Like if you want to do that, it's just with other, little stick figure bathroom representation of people.
So I think it's like Suddenly Amish in that the further that show got, the harder it was to feel like the storylines were genuine.
Okay.
But you kind of just had to take it for what it was. You know, we're on this ride and it's somewhat ridiculous. Like the only couple who I feel like is giving Seeking Sister Wife is Jacob, Davis, and Becca.
But they're new.
Mm-hmm.
This is only like the second week that we've seen them.
Well, it may just be because they're all pretty quiet. Like they're not saying crazy, outrageous things in front of the cameras.
Well, and they're on their best behavior, whatever that is.
Becca reminds me of someone who I know. I can't figure out who it is.
We went to art school. It's hard to narrow this down. Yeah.
It's grating on me.
Who's that going to be?
She also kind of looks like Emma Watson in a way.
Disagree. Disagree.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
veto. I'll never
veto
stop
that.
hating on Emma Watson.
No.
I know that's an unpopular opinion.
Disagree. Veto.
Who should we start with?
Well, we didn't get the Yahwehs this episode.
Big break from the
Is
Yahweh
this 2 weeks
family.
in a row that we haven't had the Yahwehs?
No, they were here last week.
Oh, they were here last week.
It was just
it was the
they
shopping.
were talking about the same stuff they talked about the week before.
Yeah, it was the Piggly Wiggly, and it was a repeat of their concerns from the previous week. But yeah, also people are pointing out, they're like, the Yahweh storyline, is it Big Love? Is it Sister Wives? Like, it's just the guy has a favorite, and then other people, that favorite is now avoiding doing chores for the family and
or
grocery
being
shopping.
filmed.
Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, they're all kind of merging into one big storyline here that's happening now, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even need a story from them, though. Like, just show me the random things around their house.
Yeah, well, I mean, that becomes, for me, I think
cabinetry.
Marley and Bri, though, they have some treasures around their house as well that we saw in this episode. But let's start in with the power throuple, because they commented on our crossover with Ace and Caitlin on YouTube, and they said that we're all very funny. So,
you know, I really enjoy thinking about people who are on these shows listening to the things that we've said, because I don't remember what we say after we record something.
Yeah, because then we go back and listen to it, and then it's like, oh.
You have those horrifying moments where it's like, oh.
The Rachel
they heard
Dolezal
that.
Stuff? You guys are okay with that? You good with that? Okay, all right.
Yeah, but they're thirsty in the way of the Suddenly Amish cast.
Look, Tehmeena's been slipping in on social media too.
Yeah. You guys have to, if you're not following us on, well, it's mainly Instagram that we're getting comments. Everybody in Tehmeena's circle.
Well, at first I was
makeup artist commented on it.
Well, at first I was like, this isn't Tehmeena, the social media princess that has been introduced to us on this show. No, this can't be her. She only has 5,000 followers. But then she has the note where it's like, oh yeah, I was deleted at 968,000 followers
Jan.
or something. It was like, really?
You have a screenshot
of
that.
There was that many people that just haven't found their way back to your content?
They don't miss it.
They didn't see it coming up in the feeds anymore, so it's gone. Yeah, it's not in the reel. I don't know, I guess. But okay, so let's start with Kami, Trent, and Nita, the power throuple.
Mm-hmm.
They're going out for a meal, as most of these, it's just a lot of conversations this episode. A lot of conversations.
Yeah, they're starting to set things up because it looks like the second half of this season, just everything falls apart for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's a steep drop off.
There's a lot that happens.
Real fall from grace is coming for each one of these couples.
Yeah, it picks up very quickly. So yeah, this is the halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
This is the mid-season finale, I guess, if you want to call it that. We're 4 episodes in to the 80
This
episode
is kind of
season.
like Nita's halfway house, isn't it?
she had to put an address down when she was leaving, and it was like, yeah, all right, here we go.
This is where you can find me.
This is where I'll be.
So they're going out to eat in matching dresses. I can only assume this is from the same shop in Miami where the girl on 90 Day got all of her dresses from.
Right. Yeah, less fabric.
The shirts.
Less fabric.
Were they shirts? I don't think you can call them that.
Legally, I think you have to call them tops.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten her name.
Don't know. Yeah. The Waterfall Girl. Not a fan.
It was it 3 letters? I don't remember.
Elsa?
Elise.
Elise. Yep.
There we go.
There.
Elsa.
From Frozen. Princess. Yeah.
So Kami is letting Nita order her drink, which red flags because Nita has been arrested for driving while intoxicated.
I was going to say leave
times.
it to the professionals. leave it to the people who know.
Is Nita allowed to order a drink at this point?
Well, that's the loophole here. She's ordering for Kami. She's not ordering.
I'm not consuming it.
I'm not ordering.
Officer.
I'm ordering for the table. It's just for the table. It's not for me.
Apps and drinks.
There's going to be stuff for us to graze. There's going to be things at the table. Maybe I'll consume some of the beverages, maybe, perhaps. But I'm not ordering it for me. It's for everybody to enjoy.
What do you think about the eyebrows going on? Because we've talked about the hair. We haven't talked about the eyebrows yet. And we watch a lot of shows where people suffer from eyebrow blindness.
Yeah, this seems to be a necessity as part of the seeking community. This is just part of the process.
Bold lashes. And
Plig lash is what we refer to it as in
and
the past.
bold brows.
Yeah, it's a lot of eye stuff. And then, like, you have other examples of that with, like, Tehmeena with her contacts and stuff, where it's like there's a lot of eye stuff that's happening, though, in these stories.
Doesn't she look like a lizard when she has those in?
I'm telling you, she looks like Snake. It's reptilian creature, but like
she better watch out. Barry Plath is going to make some accusations.
Yeah, I think that's the next logical step here. But what are they fighting about?
It's the same thing they've been fighting about.
It's mostly Kami and Nita fighting. Do you see how like Trent ends up being kind of like
the cuck? Trent is a cuck.
The remainder. He's like the leftover fraction of this relationship. Because most of this is just Nita trying to get with Kami. Like, that's the hefty majority of this relationship.
I wonder if, like, deep down inside, Trent is like, can you just try it, maybe?
Yeah, like...
It would really help with, like, the issues that are going on if you would just get into, you know...
But then he's,
going down under.
Pressuring. But then he's, like, pressuring. I guess, because it's basically Nita who's pushing for this. And then now Trent's like, well, I mean, try it maybe? Like, if it's been this long and you haven't even tried.
I'm confused about what is going on here.
I don't get where the line is.
Because, yes, there is apparently an arbitrary line that Kami has drawn in the sand. And she's like, no, if I do these things, then I'm a lesbian.
Yeah.
Bi.
Should be bi.
Yeah.
And
but
or bi.
I can't engage in those activities which I have labeled to then make me bi.
Right.
So I can only do these other things.
So do you think that's like going down on her?
Yes.
I think that's probably one where she's like, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. She's not going to, Kami's not going to do that. And Nita's like, I need that. Like, that's a big part of this for me. Mm-hmm. And hasn't been able to experience that. I feel like that has to be a big part of this.
You know, I'm wondering if because they were super religious, and we talked about that for about 3 seconds the first episode and haven't brought it up since.
So did they, yeah.
That I wonder if there is just maybe something in the back of her mind that is not allowing her to go all the way there.
Well, it's like,
Just because if you're being intimate with another woman, like, again, you're just drawing an arbitrary line as to like what you feel is now going to label you differently.
yeah, and whose definition of that and at what
Right.
stage in that, like,
And it's funny for people who are, so fluid about their relationship that she really doesn't seem to be out about her sexuality.
right. Yeah. Like, it's the people who go on Reddit for relationship advice and they're like, I'm pretty open-minded and I'm not like prude by any, stretch of the imagination. But, and then they'll go into the whole explanation. It's like, I think you have more hangups than you are admitting to yourself. Maybe not that you don't realize, because it's just, I think they want to think, Kami and Trent want to think of themselves as open and free and very out there when it comes to their sexuality. But I think that there are still a lot of inhibiting factors, specifically when it comes to the relationship with Nita.
No, that's like a good way to put it, where they feel like they're embracing a different lifestyle, but there still are these weird roadblocks that they've put in the way, or at least we've seen that Kami has. And now I'm getting why Nita's so confused.
Nita is, I mean, she has busted out, she brought a fan to lunch, and so she's fanning herself for this conversation.
Keeping cool.
And trying to keep
From
it
all
cool.
the drinks.
Yeah, must be. But then it's like, trying to wrap her head around, okay, I'm asking for what I want, but then Kami and Trent are getting upset because then they're like, well, that's not what we agreed to as power throuple, because power throuple, you're only allowed your external fun time is once a month for 4 hours maximum.
It's not power quad.
It's very locked down as far. So I think there is like a control element here. That
see, that's what I'm not liking, because it turns into 2 against 1.
Yeah, because then Nita feels like, she's the addition to this marriage, basically, and then she's still voicing what she would want or like what she needs to be fulfilled in this relationship dynamic, and then that's not being met with like a supportive response.
It does feel like she's the third priority.
Yeah. It's concerning. And then basically they're leaving it up to her. It's like, well, that's not what we agreed to. That's not what we're about as a power throuple. But I guess you could decide if that's important enough for you to like have a woman's touch or whatever. And it's like, oh, well, maybe we could have gone about that a little bit different. Maybe. Like, maybe we could talk about that in a different way.
I just noticed like there's not a lot of flexibility on their end. And it
because all of their needs are met. And so they're like, well, why is it a problem like this?
And I get that that's hard, because if you don't have, I don't want to say rules, but like a structure in these relationships, it can become very hurtful, right? Because there's turns out to be more people being involved.
Well, especially jealousy
feelings.
or stuff like that would come up. Yeah.
I get the parameters, but you also have a partner who's saying, I'm not being fulfilled by this relationship. And then you're just going, oh, well, if you don't like it, then go somewhere else.
Right.
It's like, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, that I don't like. Yeah,
it feels like she's a disposable third person then.
Yeah, because if it's not you, then we'll just find somebody else to hook up with, because we have plenty of other people that we go on our monthly adventures with. And so, it's a working list that we draw from, I guess.
The next thing we see is Nita and Zoe. So Zoe is Trent and Kami's daughter, and they share a charcuterie board while they discuss the drama.
Yeah, like a trail bike ride. They got their picnic baskets loaded up here. And
their wheat thins.
Again,
it kind of made me want a wheat thin.
A bottle of wine. For the table, though. It's not Nita's wine.
Right. It's not
Obviously.
alcoholic. She just turned the label away from the camera.
Well, it's a sparkling cider of some kind, perhaps, maybe, but it was for the table. It's not for me. It's not my beverage.
Lydia Plath ordered it.
So we'll be okay, right? I think that'll be okay. She has her fan again because this is just her mode now. Nita is just busting out that fan whenever applicable, I suppose.
I guess it's really hot.
It's very hot.
California.
Sunny. Yeah.
I think it's weird that Zoe is so involved in her parents' relationship.
Yeah, well, immediately when we see this like starting, when they're sitting down to enjoy this meal, and it's like, it's like having a sister, is how Zoe refers to it. And I was like, oh, that's so great. You're going to adopt Nita. Like it was, the Parent Trap moment of, oh.
I've always wanted a sister.
I've always wanted a big sister. So like that was concerning too, because it's like, oh, yeah, the level of friendship and, oh, we process our emotions together. And I was like,
I am relieved that Nita has someone that she can talk to, because I kind of question how many people are actually in Nita's life outside of this direct group of people.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like a lot.
Yeah, but it does feel kind of toxic for that person to be Zoe.
Yeah, it's too close. It's too close for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it was one of those like dangerous sorts of. I didn't like where the emotional handling was happening here, because it's like you have the adult who's with the parents of the. It's just, this is really cross-contaminated now as far as the support here.
Did you feel like Zoe was there just to reinforce what Kami and Trent wanted?
But in a nicer way. I think she was she was talking through and was being more considerate of Nita's feelings than Kami and Trent were. So like that part of it is good, I guess. But then I'm like, oh, but why does Zoe have to do that?
Yeah.
Why is that Zoe's responsibility? Zoe's not in this relationship. It should be you guys. You guys are the consenting adults who are engaging in this. So, like, you guys should be able to sort this stuff out. You shouldn't have to send your daughter in to figure out how Nita's feeling and to have her.
Nita's been telling you how she's feeling.
Yeah, horny. Like, I mean, that's what
there's not much else to know.
That's what it comes down to. And so she's trying to tell you, but then you didn't like that she's telling you that. Mm-hmm. And so then it's like, okay, well, what are we going to do about that? So I think that's the whole point, is if you're going to be in an open relationship, you need to be open to the communication of when things are changing, when things are adapting. Monogamous relationships are complicated enough with two people who are trying to get on the same page with stuff, let alone when you go into polycule situations where now you have several people who are trying to navigate these, thoughts and feelings and emotions.
It does really feel like Nita is kind of like a toy or a sex object, and then her feelings are inconvenient for them. Okay.
Yeah. It's that's not the part of the relationship that we want.
That's not fun. Like, that's not what we want out of our throuple.
Right. Yeah, we needed like a neutral third party here who's just
like, they would love Nita if they could lobotomize her.
If they could Mariah Plath her in the right way and just get that balance in there, I guess. But no.
Zoe does get her to see by the end of the conversation that if the shoe was on the other foot, Nita would be upset.
So then this is where it gets extra complicated, though, because then Nita's like, yeah, if Kami and Trent were asking for what I'm asking for, I wouldn't be on board with that. And it's like, okay, well then then why are you
It's hard to defend
upset?
that now.
Yeah, then now why are you getting so upset? So it's tough. It did have her kind of have that moment of realization, though. At least she was able to kind of gain some clarity from that conversation then.
We'll see how long that lasts for.
We'll see. But again, going to your sex object theory here, we immediately cut to date night, where Nita is preparing for date night with Kami, and she needs Trent to cut some chains for her.
She's like, where are the bolt cutters, Trent?
Can you bring those in here?
It's like, I don't even know what bolt cutters look like, Nita.
They kind of look
Not
like...
all of us have had to break out of prison.
They kind of look like the loppers, you know, for the trees, but it's different.
She's like, it's okay. I have my shank. I can always saw through it. It's an option. No?
No, shank's for stabbing, not for sawing. Yeah, not for cutting.
Well, it can be a multi-purpose tool.
Depends on what you make it for. It's built for certain things, specific things.
This date night's all about having sex.
Oh, this is a makeup sex date. But then, again, I am confused because I thought we've established they do not have sex. They do not do...
They do certain things.
They do certain things. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's where I don't know where that line is.
They're two women doing straight things together.
That's how Kami has rationalized this. That's how she's able to get through this and is able to work through it that way. I think the straight things that they're doing is because Nita's showing off her strap-on collection again. So then it's like, okay. So is this something that Nita does to Kami? Mm-hmm. And then is there no reciprocation then?
I don't know. There might be.
Reciprocating? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think there is. It's just not what Nita would prefer.
Not the specific acts that she's requesting now at this time.
Yeah, I think somehow Kami has convinced herself that, if there's a dildo involved, that she's still straight.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's not girl on girl. It's like girl pretending to be a guy with girl.
I guess.
So that's where she's okay with that mentally. I think she's able to check that off the list.
It's who knows what's going on in her head.
I don't
know.
We
are getting clarification that they are intimate together. And in fact, that is when they have their best relationship. That's when they communicate the best. It's like everything just flows.
Not even, they don't talk good, come to find out. But the structural integrity of their ceiling is immaculate at this point.
Oh, I was worried about that swing.
Goes right up into the,
She was doing Moulin Rouge shit off of it.
Well, I got nervous at one point when she brought Kami in and was like the big reveal where she had her like blindfolded and then surprised her with, here's the, sex swing that I've built here for you now at Trent's behest. But then Nita like spun with it and the chains went like whipping out. I was like, it's going to hit you in the mouth. You're going to chip a tooth.
Oh, I didn't notice
that.
Yes,
I don't know.
It's a little dangerous.
Yeah, I was like, maybe buckle some of these things down.
They need a dungeon.
Oh.
What show was that on Netflix? The show where they build sex dungeons?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
If you guys are out there listening, that's another opportunity. You got to get on that show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that'd be good for them. Yeah. They just need the space. It was like a redesign, sort of remodel.
Have Zoe move out.
It's
Make
a whole
her room into a sex dungeon.
A whole room for banging. Yeah. There you go.
Then you don't have to set the swing up, take it down.
Yeah, because you're just going to leave that.
No, you can't. It was right in the way of where you're sleeping in the bed.
No. Yeah, you don't want that dangling over you all night.
With the chains?
No. Yeah, I don't want that. No, thank you. Don't want that.
Well, let's take a break. And then we'll come back with Marley and Bri.
All right, so we've got Marley and Bri, the goddess love storyline, which this is really ended up being pretty tumultuous, I guess.
Yes.
At this point, love on the rocks with no ice, a little bit. What it's looking like. Marley and Bri and so many people whose names rhyme.
Oh,
I'm amazed.
I know I'm going to fuck it up.
I'm amazed so I apologize.
Key,
it's Bri,
Dri.
Marley, Bri, Dri, and Key are like the main players here.
That's already insane.
So I apologize in advance because I'm going to mix stuff up or not know what I'm saying at certain points.
I was hysterical at the opening shot because you were upset because there was a suitcase on the bed initially.
Suitcase on the bed. So I was
Bri's
like,
packing.
Bri, you lost me.
Then I look up, suitcase is gone. Now he's just got a cardboard box.
Now it's a Home Depot box with, I don't know what we were packing here because there was just
her desk. It was like getting kicked out of a job, like you're being walked out.
Yeah, but like the stuff that was
She's
in
like, I got my binder, my notebook.
Did you see what was in it? There was like hangers in the box, nothing on the hangers. So I'm like, you're just bringing
not a lot of hangers at the pool house.
Hangers? Hangers. That's what you're doing. Well, no, we didn't know where she was going at first. And it was a big gesture here where she's loading up the car, putting all of her things in there. And then we watched her pull out of the driveway and then bang a left and then pull into the pool house, which is right behind.
A completely walkable distance.
But of course, she had to get the pussy wagoneer out of the driveway as well. So, hey.
Yeah. So Marley won't know where you are when you get home.
That's the real goal. Yeah, she wants to make her sweat a little bit on it there. Because once Marley gets home with, I don't know, whatever salads or lunch place that she had food from, then she's like, where's Bri? Bri's gone. Bri's not here.
You're going to have to DoorDash it over to the pool house.
Yeah, she's going to lose your chips and salsa on the way. Yeah,
I know we already talked about it, but I'm
know.
still, we had a DoorDash driver steal our food for the first time ever.
So that was wild. That's fun. Good times. You might lose some chips along the way. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
I would be like, damn. I wonder if it was good, whatever she ordered. Probably not a full kitchen over at the pool house.
No. Oh, yeah. Probably not. I would assume not. But what do we know?
What kind of money do they have? They have a house at the pool house?
That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
This is like the whole reason of...
This is why Bri's not actually moving out. You can't lose occupancy of this home.
No. Yeah. This is where it's at here. Yeah, this is a multi-dwelling residence. Yeah, this is a plus. This is where it's at. So then they're going out on dates. They're having dates.
Well, first Marley tried calling Bri.
Oh, right.
And Bri's like...
That was when she brought...
Not answering.
Oh, yeah, she's sending her voicemail. So then she's like, all right, well, I'm going to call Dri then, because I know that will upset...
I'll just go one down on my phone.
I know that will upset Bri. So that's what I'm going to do. Meanwhile, Bri is like, well, I'm going to call... Who is it?
Key.
Bri calls Key.
Pickleball.
Which I think that was a Key idea entirely. Bri has no idea what is going on with pickleball, what is involved in pickleball.
I think she was like, pickleball. Okay.
She
and
thought
then
it was
turned up at a sports place and she was like, oh.
She thought it was something with the sex swing with the, yeah. No. Not from the first segment.
Sounded intriguing at first.
Doesn't cross over, unfortunately, those skill sets.
Was Marley high as fuck?
I don't know if Marley was.
The speed that she was speaking at was very slow.
I wasn't sure if Marley was or if Dri was or if they both were.
They both were.
Before they came in. Because, I mean, sometimes that's nice.
Dri looked high to me.
No?
No, because she was also like too rational through the whole conversation.
Okay.
Because basically what we find out is they both went on dates just to complain about each other.
That's what's going on. Yeah. And then it's kind of like, well, I think Key is more concerned. Dri's like, whatever. Yeah, Bri's kind of a wet noodle here where it's like really dragging things down with the polycule. Really harshing the vibe, man. So like she didn't seem too upset that Bri was removing herself from this. And then Key's like, uh-oh. Mom and dad are getting divorced? Like, she was having like a panic.
Dri was trying to encourage it. Like, stay split up. I think that'll be good.
Yeah, like try that on.
I think Dri's seeing an opportunity to become the second in command.
Yeah. There's an opportunity here that is popping up. So I think that's what it's looking like now. But Key was like very concerned about, oh no, this isn't going to be good. Well, I don't want you both mad at me.
She's not interested in this relationship unless it's both of them.
Right.
Neither one of you are really that much of a prize.
Yeah, and I can't really stand either one of your personalities individually. Like this pickleball outing is difficult to say the least. Like we're already starting off.
You really need the combination to soften the blow.
Yeah. So really hoping that we can get this lined up. Really hoping we can get something taken care of here. So Marley is going to call over all of the PGs, the potential girlfriends for Wet and Wild, but like a little bit more tame this time around. It's not the Wet and Wild pool party, slumber party.
She turns on all the purple lights.
Yes. All
and
the
they're not in the
house.
pool because they can't be in the pool because Bri's in the pool house.
Pool house, yeah, that's
so. I mean, who owns?
You're
the
encroaching,
pool?
yeah, on you don't want to go out into that whole territory. Yeah, this is going to be very complicated, very quick. So she's just keeping stuff in the living room with all the purple lights. All the ass shaking just happens right here on the couch. Like that's fine. We're doing good.
The party is in motion.
Yes,
and then the side door pops open.
Uh-huh.
And if you thought it was another PG, you're wrong.
No,
you're wrong.
Well, I mean, kind of is because it's Bri, and Bri's just like
Bri walks in like she belongs there.
Like dance side
just
steps
joining
in
the party.
Like, hey everybody. But then that was where
love Bri's comedic timing.
Marley turns around, she's like, what are you doing here? Because like, who invited you?
You weren't invited.
No. Yeah, this is a PG party over here.
And she did ruin the last party that they had all the PGs at.
Okay.
And now she's kind of doing the same thing again.
You're saying that Bri did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Bri gets an attitude and then gets into a spot where then it's like, I'm just gonna burn it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I am now going to be an insufferable version of myself.
Yeah. Well, she didn't come over here with any intention of joining the party.
No. She was just coming over to see,
just scoping it out.
Yeah, who was
What's
here,
going on over here,
what she's hearing,
who's betraying me.
Mostly that. I think she refers to.
I see you, Bri.
I think she refers to 5 busted ass bitches at one point.
They were your girlfriends 2 days ago.
I'm pretty sure they're all in your phone contacts as well. So
you're just too late.
One to judge.
She's probably out there blowing up the foam gun. Do you have to blow up the foam gun? You load it up. What do you put in it? Bubbles?
Bubbles, probably.
Mm-hmm. She's been out there doing that. It was too slow to start calling everybody, texting them.
Some laundry detergent flakes that they used to use in the 40s and 50s, maybe.
My favorite part is when she looked around and was like, this is a weak ass party. There's no pizza.
There's not even pizza. She's picking up chips out of the bowl of chips and is then just throwing them on the floor over her shoulder.
Literally just over the shoulder.
Yeah, she's eating some of them.
No, she'll eat one chip, toss the other.
And then throw another one. So she's just like alternating between making a mess just to upset Marley, which is working too, because Marley is getting upset. There's chips all over the floor now.
If there had been pizza, I think she would have stayed.
Oh, or she would have been.
It was like, now the snacks suck.
She's hangry too.
Yeah.
You've been over in the pool house. You've had no lunch today.
There's no.
You're just stewing over there. Yeah, you're just upset. You're still upset. You're not going to be feeling any better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to eat something. And not just potato chips that you're not throwing on the floor. More than that. Something substantial. You need a meal.
She tries to take one on the way out. She's like, come here, Key. She tries to take one of the PGs back to the pool house with her.
And Key starts to go with her.
Key looked terrified.
Yeah.
Because she had to make a decision in a split second.
Yes.
Of, do I turn down Bri or do I go along with this?
But technically, Marley invited me over here. So like Marley, and then now Bri is trying to take me to the pool house. So then there's a lot going on for Key where Key is not ready to make that decision here. Marley steps in and basically just prevents Key from going out the door with Bri.
Which is also gross. Right?
Not great.
Marley, and I think it's Bri too, but like more so Marley, I get the vibe that she feels like she possesses these women.
There was a few different retorts, like back and forth between Marley and Bri, where it was something about like, I think it was Bri was upset that the PGs were over, and then Marley was trying to blame Bri that like you excluded yourself, because I think Bri's whole thing was like, we're only supposed to be doing poly together. So like you inviting a bunch of the PGs over when I'm not involved in that is disrespectful. I think that was what was trying to be said, but it wasn't really fully conveyed. Yeah. And then
it's like, I guess you chose tonight to be your one adventure of the month.
Yeah, right. According
like
to the rules,
thruple.
the bylaws of our power thruple. That's something that we're going to need to double check on the legality of this and if that's going to hold up. But no pizza, no deal. Yeah. Like, I think that's what it really comes down to. That's the lesson we learned this week.
Let's talk about the artwork because we alluded to it earlier, but we haven't gotten to it yet. There are just like 90s, like girl group, kind of giving Destiny's Child a little bit, TLC.
Yeah, it's like 90s R&B album covers.
Yes.
Photo shoots.
Just all over the house.
Where
of just Marley and Bri.
I don't know what music they're making, but like they've got artwork for days on album covers that they could be using if they did start putting out some singles starting this year.
Come on, put out an album before Mariah Plath.
Everybody else has. So like, yeah, you might as well.
It's not that hard to do
at this point. What else? Was that pretty much it for them? Was anything else that happened in this one? I think for Marley and Bri specifically, I don't remember anything else.
No, just more talk about the divorce.
It was the divorce. That's the big issue. That was the whole reason why Bri was moving out to the pool house, was because the ultimatum was given and then nothing had changed. Still.
I don't think that Bri's wrong about wanting her to get divorced.
Well, and I think that was the other part too, was when Marley's complaining to Dri about it on her date. And then Dri's like, well, yeah, that is something you should probably take care of. Because, like, I don't want that either. Like, if I'm going to be involved in a relationship.
Dri's looking to bump Bri off. And she's still like, yeah, that's fucked up.
But, like, I'm on her side.
And also, if I do become the new Bri, I also expect you to get divorced.
Yes, please know that I will be issuing an ultimatum as well.
So you should probably start the paperwork.
Just the heads up. Maybe take care of that sooner rather than later. But.
Yeah, it's funny that she thought that was only a problem that Bri was going to have. And then everyone's like, no, yeah.
Because Key was the same way too. She was like, yeah, I'm still not real good on that either. So maybe, yeah, this is just a thing that Marley's holding on to that she's not ready to let go of at this point. But all right, that's pretty much it for them for this week. Then we've got to, we're going to take a quick commercial break and then we'll be back with Becca, Jacob, and Davis.
Poly Inc.
Which
I'm quickly starting to feel like they're just on this show to wear shirts with the name of their tattoo shop on it so that they can get people to come in.
They're getting paid to advertise for their tattoo shop. Yeah, this was the best
Which
deal.
I looked it up and it had 45-star reviews.
5-star reviews.
Only 5-star reviews.
Numbering 40 total. But how long has
Give
it been?
Give us a 5-star review, guys.
How long has it been a shop, though?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look.
Since like...
It sounds like a while.
2018?
A couple of years.
Like pre-COVID?
I don't know.
2022
I don't know the facts about their tattoo shop yet. I don't even know that they know how long they've been in business. It sounds like that's all on Davis's...
depends on who you ask.
His job.
Well, yeah, because like Becca and Jacob have been doing stuff for a while, but then like how long has it been a business on paper? I think once Davis got involved. Yes, that's when we can count that.
People really like Davis. They don't really like Jacob.
Well, because we don't really know Jacob. Jacob's just kind of along for the ride. That's usually what happens with these polycules where there's 3 people, where it's like there's 2 people who are newly connected, and then there's one person who's like, well, if I didn't go along with it, I'd be single. And so then it's just like, well, that's not the best way to be like fully invested in this.
I do really feel in this instance like Becca is making Jacob do this.
Well, not forcing him against his will.
I don't know why I dislike her so much.
Well, like why you think she exerts that much control over these guys?
Well, not necessarily Davis. I just think Jacob is he's just kind of there.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, yeah. What's happening?
Doesn't have much personality from what we've seen.
Well, and even like for the jealous, established relationship guy, he's not that jealous.
Well, and not that he's expressing out loud.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, from what we've seen in other, Seeking Sister Wife and those other types of seeking and dating, opening relationship stuff, normally there's a level of jealousy that is apparent, a frustration, something like we haven't hit that point with Jacob yet.
It almost doesn't feel like they were the pre-existing couple.
Kind of, yeah.
Because it doesn't feel to me like Jacob has, I don't want to say like a
connection or like a bond.
Or I don't want to say like a power position over Davis. But like normally there's more length to that relationship. That partnership has existed longer. Yeah. It's almost like that person by default has a closer relationship with the hinge partner.
Uh-huh.
But I don't get that here.
But you're feeling like with Davis, like Davis is very involved in like their business. And I feel like it kind
of feels like Davis swooped in.
Or like fixed a lot of issues that Becca and Jacob had. And so that was where it's like, oh, you get kind of elevated to this status now.
I don't want to make it sound like I think Davis came in with bad intentions.
No.
I feel like there was a lot of space that Jacob was leaving open for another person to occupy.
Jacob was mentioning at one point in this episode where he was saying it's good that Davis is such a good partner for Becca as well, because it makes me try to be a better partner for Becca too. So are you feeling like that's like the slack that we're talking about, is where if Jacob is in a monogamous relationship,
I think Jacob kind of just exists through life
and he's just kind of floating along, and then Becca was like on her own a little bit. So now that Jacob has someone to compete with for Becca's affection,
I feel like that's really only taken Jacob up like a little notch. He thinks he's put it into overdrive, and it's like we barely,
he takes the trash out. He takes the trash out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
well, I'm
great.
not saying he's lazy. I just think he's just kind of there with not much to say.
Doesn't have an interest in a lot of just, I don't know. It's a hard read, I think, at this point. But like, what is... Hinge relationship sounds like the worst setup in the world for me. This feels like this feels like awkward roommates with extra steps. And like that just like doesn't seem comfortable.
Another reason you have to hate your one roommate is that they sleep with your wife.
But like, well, just the nature of Becca being like the go-between, where they won't talk.
I don't think that should be like that,
I don't think that's good.
It's just the way that this has evolved, because I don't think that Jacob and Davis really like each other that much.
I mean, they have admitted as much, where they're like, hey, we don't really talk. Because that was what the conversation starts off, where Jacob's talking to Becca, where he's like, yeah, I mean, I usually have some pretty good conversations with Davis, when we drive over to the shop together in the mornings. And it's like, so you guys commute together? Like that's the basis of your relationship?
Because they have to share a car.
Because you have to go to the same place of employment?
It doesn't really make sense for us to drive separate cars because we're going to the same place. But if we could, we would.
I would.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be... I got my fixed gear, and I'm going to be busting that out of storage real soon.
I bet you they wish that they had kids, so that one could be like, I have to drive separately because I'm going to have to go pick the kids up from school later.
Right. Yeah.
Just to have an excuse to not be together.
But so the go-between, that's the whole part for me, where I'm like, oh, no.
She's having to communicate basic stuff to the other person because they don't want to talk to each other.
They don't need kids. Becca is the mom and they're the kids. So like she has to keep them from fighting and bickering. And
that seems exhausting too.
That's just like, no, dude. But I think Becca likes that. I think Becca likes
she gets
managing
off on that a little bit.
Well, I think she likes managing those two relationships.
Okay.
So I think that is the appealing aspect for her.
She hasn't really complained about anything so far.
No.
She has said, like, I wish that you guys would have more of a bond.
That's her main push.
But
this
if they
episode.
don't, I don't think she cares.
But at this point, she's like, I mean, that would be better, I guess, than what it is now.
So then I don't have to say, like, can you take out the trash?
Yeah. Like, you guys could just...
Why do you guys make me the one who has to bring those things up?
But the only worry, the only concern here that Jacob's really feeling is like, oh, I'm worried that I'll lose time with you.
Because he already has.
He already has. He's noticed that. So like, yeah, that's a factor here, I guess. But
she's kind of like Cody Brown because she lives in two different places, huh?
Because it's the same place.
But at first, it doesn't sound like that because that's what Jacob was saying was that she would be gone for half the week.
Right.
Because Jacob and Becca because Davis and Becca had a place together.
Right.
So then Jacob would be alone.
When they first started dating. But now they're engaged. They all live together. So it's like, oh, okay.
I would love to know if the origin of that, of like living in the same place, was because there was a complaint or feelings about
too much distance.
Being away.
Yeah. Well, and then I'm sure that's how they landed on shared nights too, which again, my nightmare. 3 people sleeping in a bed. Get out of here.
I guess financially it wouldn't make sense to live in 2 separate places.
Yeah.
Especially when the business isn't really thriving.
Right. Yeah. That was already a concern that Davis was bringing up last time.
Maybe Davis had to move in out of necessity.
But the engagement, I mean, it's official in terms of the question was presented, it was accepted, but we were still looking for like an engagement ring?
That's what they said.
That was what they said? Or is this like an engagement gift? Or is this like a Claudia ring? Or like, what are we doing here?
It was said that they were looking for a ring when they walked into this oddity shop.
Not the place
of nightmares.
Not the place that you would go to. You're more likely to run into the Annabelle doll here than you would anything else for an engagement.
There were just teeth, which I'm going to hope were 3D printed.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
At one point, I think that this was scripted where Davis asked if the animals were ethically sourced because I feel like the business owner was like, can we make sure that's communicated?
Yeah. Or the producers.
Get 1-star reviews on Yelp.
The producers are like, we'll have to keep this in. So like, make sure that you ask about that because everybody who's watching is going to be up in arms about all these critters in jars that are just floating around in here.
It was a lot.
A lot of animals who died of natural causes that ended up in jars in this shop for sale.
Or in a block of acrylic.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that.
No rings.
No rings. What did they end up?
They bought 3 troll dolls.
Troll dolls.
Which happened to be dressed. There were 2 grooms and 1 bride.
There you go.
Really convenient.
Okay.
Exactly what they were looking for.
Right. That'll be the cake topper, probably, for the wedding.
Oh, you know what? I bet you're right.
I'm counting on it at this point. This was wild, though, because they're having this entire conversation in this oddity shop. And this is basically where Davis was like, yeah, I mean, we don't really have a relationship between, Jacob and me, because like this is the second longest conversation that we've ever had, ever.
They sleep in the same bed together.
You guys don't talk? You guys don't communicate?
How do you shut yourself down and get into a bed with someone who you've spoken 5 words to?
This is where I'm like, what is the relationship trauma of these people? Like from their upbringings, from their childhood, from all this stuff. Like there is something that's going on here with like those connections with other people here that are just like something's not clicking here a little bit.
Not to bring it back to Becca, but I really do feel like Becca could dispose of either of them and she'd just start over again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she collects broken men. That's what she's doing right now. And again, she likes being that fixer. Like, that's the part of it. And so then she thinks that this is good. And it's like, is that good? Or is that like enabling? Or what is it? I don't know what it is yet.
I need more honesty from the two of them. Because I don't feel so far like we're really getting the full story of why Jacob and Davis haven't gotten to know each other.
Right. Yeah. No, there's something that's missing here too. Because even with like how Jacob fell in love with Becca, fell in love at first sight. She was so cool and awesome and beautiful. And it was just all this stuff where then we go from that to then they were in a relationship. They were married. And then, she's dating Davis. And it was just like, okay. I feel like there are a couple of talking points along the way there that we probably could have covered that we just glossed over.
It's almost like Becca and Davis formed this whole relationship. Like Jacob was irrelevant.
Well, that's what they're still doing. It's just like how Trent is like the remainder, the leftover, the fraction, because it's like, that's what Davis is.
Nita's doing a better job involving Trent.
100%. But that's what I'm saying is like, he just feels like the extra. And that's what even Davis and Becca are like, what are we going to do with Jacob for the wedding? Like, how is that? Like, where does he fit in?
It's giving like, I've moved on from this relationship, but I can't cut him loose.
I feel bad.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly. We have like a history. We own the tattoo shop together. So
he's a really good tattoo artist. He did my tiger belly piece. Like, I'm very fond of that. So Becca was, most of her chest pieces and her tattoos, it's from Jacob. So like, yeah.
What are you supposed to do? You work at the tattoo place. Say Jacob doesn't work there anymore. And people come in and see Becca's tattoos. And they're like, who did that? And then you have to say,
the rival shop owner across the street.
My ex-husband.
Over here. It's this guy. It's Jacob. No,
she's like, he does good work. What am I supposed to say? He's a great employee.
It's hard to find a good tattoo artist in the middle of Georgia. It's really, really tough. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
That's the majority of
they're
it.
in North Carolina now.
Oh, whatever.
They met in Georgia.
I think they said in Georgia.
She's from Vermont, though, and I do think that
and she had just moved. That's making more sense. Yeah, that's... Well, it's fitting the profile that we were building, our FBI profile assessment that we had going of her.
They really do have a I'm dating your wife situation. I had to think through that before I said it.
I'm dating your wife. Yeah. Davis is dating Jacob's wife. Yeah. So we'll see how that plays out. If they're going to actually say what's on their mind at any point during this series, I guess we'll have to hold our breath and see. But there's some people who are very quick to speak their mind.
BQ and Tehmeena.
BQ and Tehmeena in Long Island, on Long Island, all around Long Island.
Who are not living polygamy. Polyamory.
No.
There's no polycule at all to be seen here.
There's infidelity.
There's a lot of that.
There's cheating. Tehmeena is still upset from what was that was the previous fight, the strip club.
So she meets with Jackie, her friend. They go out for nachos and for her to share the story about the strip club.
Great. Yeah. And Jackie is not a fan of BQ.
I would say not many women are, but he is finding women to sleep with him.
Yeah.
And then they're not a fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's my assumption.
So this is where there's this page, this Facebook page that then comes up as part of the conversation Jackie's bringing up to Tehmeena while they're enjoying a huge stack of nachos. And so she's letting her know, there's this Facebook group. Doesn't matter. Don't focus on the name of the group or anything.
Don't look it up. Don't join it.
Don't try to. Yeah. Don't look at it. But look at whose mug is right in the front page here on this photo.
She flipped that phone around, and I was like,
I said,
"Who?
Huh?
Who is that?"
I said, what year is it? Because if that's BQ. That's BQ like
many moons ago.
Like 2012 BQ. Like BC
Yeah.
BQ.
Yeah. There's been a lot of sun damage since then. We've
A
lost
lot
some
of
hair follicles.
swelling in the neck and head region. Different. There's a different build going on now. But
Steroids. They'll do that to you.
I think Tehmeena was like, I know that car interior, that he's in the front seat. Like, that's how you know he's in the driver's seat of a vehicle. Yep, that's BQ. Like, that's him. There's no question about it.
Was this the post or the name of the group? Because it said underneath it, "Are we dating the same guy?"
I think that's like the group.
That's what I thought.
That felt like the group.
That was a group around Long Island or something where people post pictures of someone that they assume is cheating, and
yeah, or that they've like caught cheating.
You hope
or
that someone knows who this person is with.
That feels like a very essential page for people in Long Island, in and on Long Island.
Also, clearly, Tehmeena is always already a member of this group, right?
Yeah. She's like the founding.
I think she originally found it, and they gave it to Jackie because she was like, "Look, Jackie, I can't bring it up on camera too. I already admitted to putting a tracker in his car.
You need to show it to me, and then I'll get upset about it.
Yeah,
and then I'll turn on my acting chops here. Okay."
But to be clear, I've been mad about it for 7 to 10 years.
Well, that was because the photo is 15 to 20 at best. So yeah, I mean, it's been a minute here. But at this point, Tehmeena's questioning everything. Like, the landlord's selling the place. I'm going to have to move out anyway. Do I get my own place? Like, do I even want to look to move with him again, to live with BQ? Why am I going to keep subjecting myself to all of this torment with this guy? Like, he's just putting me through the ringer constantly. This is ridiculous.
You got to cut him loose.
Jackie was all on board with that.
He's a man that you are just pulling through life with you.
Yeah, because I think he has more to lose at this point, I guess.
He says that later.
I think he
like,
does.
I can't not be with Tehmeena. My life would fall apart.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to.
I don't know how to pay the bills.
I don't think he knows how to pay the bills. I don't think he knows how to do laundry. I don't think he knows what food is safe to eat.
He's like, Tehmeena, it's safe to eat. Tehmeena meal preps for me.
He needs the Mr. Yuck stickers on don't drink this. Don't eat this. Don't drink this. Mr. Yuck means no. Don't put that in your mouth.
His refrigerator would just be full of beer and raw chicken breast.
Yeah, okay. But she was attracted to him the moment that they first met eyes in a car dealership because he looked like Pauly D. So then when the guy comes home and he starts acting like Pauly D, or, okay, more so like Mike the Situation, actually, I would say. A little bit more like Mike. But if you can't appreciate me at my, or no, if you can't, what is it? What's that toxic saying?
If you can't love me
if you can't love me at my situation, then you don't deserve me at my Pauly D. Is that it?
Yeah, I
that
think
must
you
be
got it now.
I don't think BQ's a catch though. I'm not getting that vibe from him at all.
No.
The way that he was smacking that stripper's ass, I think
she had beer goggles on that day at the dealership. I'm pretty sure
her contacts were.
Oh, that's
flipped.
why she
Yeah.
can't see anything in those.
Got messed up. Scratched.
It's only a little slit that you can see through in those little reptile lenses.
So BQ arrives home and he's huffing and puffing up those 4 steps on that split level.
It's a split level. There are 3 to 4 stairs to go up.
From the front door to get up into the living room because it's like sunken down for that. But he is, I don't know what this dude was doing.
Oh, he's on coke.
He was coked out
and
he was sweating. And he is just a 1,000-yard stare.
His jaw was kind of going back and forth at some point.
Yeah, I don't know if he was like grinding his teeth or like, I don't know what was going on, but he had been out for a couple days maybe at this point and was stumbling home.
The vest,
his Pinocchio Aladdin vest.
Suddenly he's a member of Panic at the Disco. Circa 2005.
Double XL though.
Oh, well, but
Yeah.
still small.
Mm.
Still fitting a little too snugly.
Snug. It's a snug double X. It is. It really is. But man, yeah, he was.
The dogs look so disappointed when he came home.
Once he got to the, well, yeah, because he's snorting like a bulldog when he gets to the top of the stairs, and they're like, "Oh,
again.
Here we go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a moment's peace now."
It's a fucking mess inside this house.
It is. So I don't know. Is Tehmeena moving? Is she packing?
Well, that's what I thought she was going to say.
No,
that I've been moving all week.
No.
I've been working on moving out of this house.
I don't think so. Nothing's in boxes. It's just there's stuff that's just out everywhere. But of course, BQ had to be like, "Oh, well, I'm glad the house is all clean and taken care of." And so it's like, dude, you haven't been home. So like, what's
you
it
got
matter?
Something to say.
Yeah, what? You haven't even
She's
been
like, how
here.
about you stop cheating on me? And then your house will get clean. I mean, touche.
Yeah.
Points were made.
Yeah. But this is where Tehmeena's then.
Again, he doesn't know how to use a Clorox wipe.
No. It doesn't come with instructions or anything.
If you let BQ clean that house, you'd have to call poison control by the end of it.
Again, Mr. Yuck means no. Don't do that. Don't do that, sir. He's going to be mixing the bleach
with the ammonia?
And the ammonia, and everybody's going to be zonked out. Yeah, that's
You
it.
need to get gassed out of that house.
Night. Yeah, there's going to be another reason to sell this thing. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But this is where Tehmeena's then showing him, I have the Facebook group, the evidence. There's photos from
a decade ago.
An archaeological dig that was able to recover these images of you. I think we've been able to brush these off.
She was like, "Is this you?"
Is this?
And he's like, "To be honest, I'm not sure."
Well, yeah, because he's high off his ass, so he's like, "I don't know who that is."
If it's me, he looks good.
Do I still look like that? Is that me? I don't know. Existential crisis kicks in. He starts going a different direction here, but he knew this was coming.
But he's known that this is out on the internet.
It's only a matter of time. This was not an if situation. It was a when, and today's the day.
I almost feel like that's like the worst kind of cheater, where he has a list. He knows all the things that he's done, and he's just waiting for her to find them out.
Yeah.
But when she discovers them, he's not even going to deny them.
No.
Because what's the point of putting in that much effort? Because she's going to stay anyway.
Yeah. At this point, too, it's more of a pain to fight. He has no fight in him.
Well, I think he was just
this morning
bothered that he's high.
He's like, can I just get some water? He needs
to be hydrated.
I can't. You have a Gatorade or a wet wipe or something. You're absolutely right. We'll do whatever you want. I don't know.
Just stop talking. I'll go to therapy.
I can't process what's going on anymore. I'm so sweaty.
I have no expectation that he will actually follow through with that.
No, because then it's the ultimatum of it's therapy or bust at this point. And he's like, well, I mean,
I'm okay with either option, to be honest.
I guess we'll do the therapy thing then, because
he doesn't know how to get another apartment because they have to move out of here.
Right.
He's like, I can't do that.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get a deposit back.
I need Tehmeena to do all of that stuff for me.
I don't know how to do any of these applications or any of this. No, I got nothing. I don't know how to navigate this life in this way. All I know how to do is just swipe on girls. That's it.
Now, didn't you say there's some other stuff that's been rolling around the internet of them talking about themselves? Like other...
There was like a YouTube...
things they filmed.
Yeah, there's like older stuff. Because then that was even... it was almost like not like a Cribs thing, but it was like a... it was like a rags to riches.
Yeah.
Check out my
Sounds
life.
Sounds like a Long Island local show.
Check out my life. A Long Island YouTube channel. So it was like... I don't know. They were running around talking about making $2 million a year with BQ's financing thing because he's a finance person at the car dealership.
That guy on 90 Day Fiancé who was always wearing the fur coats who went to Columbia.
Oh, okay.
That's who BQ is.
Yeah. He buys a lot of sunglasses, a lot of chains.
You know, we've always got some type of investment that's about to make us millions of dollars.
That we're sitting on inventory that's not selling. Yeah, it's now
that we're trading
cost.
for Coke.
Sunk cost. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get something out of it. Probably not. Definitely not. So yeah, there was a lot of claims that were flying around in those. And then there was at the end of the one that we saw too, it was like where they had asked the one girl to move in with them. So I don't know if it was the girl that they had mentioned at the beginning of the season where it was like,
so
it didn't seem like her because
polycule being formed at the end.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like her though, because that was still like a shock to Tehmeena that they hadn't had sex, but then BQ was like, well, obviously we did. So it was like, well, why would you be surprised if you had asked her to move in?
No,
like it seemed like a different person.
There was another girl.
There's like other people who were, along the way in between for some of the stuff too. So I think that was the other confusing part of it too, because it was like, where's that person? Where'd she go? I don't know. But the house that they were in, I was like, is it the same split level house? And it was like his shoe collection and stuff. And it was just a whole bunch of all the money that they make and how great their life is and stuff. And I'm like,
I'm not seeing the evidence of it.
I'm not feeling that. Yeah.
Also ditch him. Guys like him are a dime a dozen on Long Island.
It's not that hard.
He goes to the gym. He collects shoes. And occasionally he does cocaine. You can find one of those who doesn't cheat.
And he probably has like $75,000 of debt in sports betting apps, like, yeah.
Yes, that you haven't found out about yet, but you will one day.
That account is in the red right now. Yeah, it's not doing good. It's not looking good.
Well, next time on, BQ and Tehmeena's couples therapy turns explosive, so they go.
They do go.
Do you think it will be therapist Ty?
Oh, no.
From Welcome to Plathville, no?
I hope not. No.
She's not licensed in,
right,
on Long Island.
In and on Long Island.
The power throuple erupts into chaos over money matters.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
The Yahwehs face tragedy.
Oh, no.
And the Davises' date takes an unexpected... Oh, Davis's date, not the
Davis.
Oh.
I was like, hold on now. You thought...
I just slipped into Seeking Sister Wife.
You thought it was a Seeking Sister Wife update.
Like, what women are you bringing to us now, Davis family?
Nick Davis. Yeah, it's been so long since we've been on a Nick Davis date.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a crazy episode because we saw the preview of what's coming and
for the rest of the season, and I was like, wow. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know about all this. I don't know how we're going to get there, but it's happening. Trent in that all white with the cowboy hat, the white cowboy hat at the ceremony.
That's his commitment ceremony outfit.
That is the commitment ceremony outfit, and he is dressed to the nines. Let's just put it that way.
That's saying something because we've seen a lot of bad commitment ceremony outfits. On the shows that we watch, and he is.
I'm saying it's rough.
He's trying to take first place for the men.
He's really trying.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.